to another episode of Maximilian Must Know. Got a good one for you guys today. A fragrance from Shannon's shaving soaps called Lit. And basically, the story behind Shannon shaving soaps is it comes down to genetics. They were not born soap makers. But they feel like they were genetically programmed to make dynamite and bath and body stuff, and it's because of the dry, itchy, and irritable skin that the maker, Shannon's husband, inherited. She really tried to find soap that won't irritate her husband's sensitive skin, and she found out that many soaps weren't soap at all. Many were body bars or deodorant bars that were using synthetic cleansers to clean your skin. And as I continuously talk about in these videos, when you see companies like Johnson & Johnson paying out tens of millions of dollars to consumers for causing cancer, I think you want to get stuff from people who really care about what's going into and what's going on their body. And the end result for Shannon was Shannon soaps, and it's an actual soap made with quality ingredients. On the site, besides shaving soaps, you're going to find other bath and body products. They have handmade lotions, bath salts, not the illegal kind that makes you eat someone's face, the real kind, and bath bombs, and they're all made with a focus on mild skincare. Now, they sent me a couple things. They sent me a bunch of their soaps, and I enjoyed all of those soaps. But they also sent me a jar of their Lit shaving soap, which came in a 4-ounce container. It retails for $12. Or you can get a half-ounce sample for $1.75. And the idea behind this one, I believe all these are made in Cleveland, and the idea here was Cleveland Industrial meets Cleveland Wilderness. So it's deeply smoky, softened by sensual floral undertones and their original blend of essential oils and single note fragrance oils. Now, I'm going to talk about this one a little bit real quickly, but I just want to let you know that I was really impressed by some of the other scents available, including Haymarket Vetiver, sounds really good. Pumpkin spice, you guys know I'm a pumpkin spice fanatic. You can make pumpkin spice Xanax, and I'd probably wind up trying to get a prescription. Amaretto and Barbershop. So definitely there are great scents out there. They also sent me a bunch of samples of their soaps, and their soaps were really, really nice, little bars, and I found the scents to be really good. But what I loved about their soaps, and you should check the website, which I'm going to link to in the description at the end of the video, what I really liked about their soaps wasn't so much the scent, and I think the scents were all good on them, but these things just lathered up like nobody's business. I got thick, dense, lathery bubbles to wash myself with, and I think that's always a hallmark of a great shaving soap maker, if their body soaps lather well. Now, Lit, I just want to show you guys the actual packaging. Mine, jar got a little beat up, I guess, but it says Lit shaving soap, 4 ounces Shannon soaps, made in Ohio. It's got Lit here, and it's got almost like little bullets or bolts on the side, and the soap actually looks like this. Let's show you guys. So mine has recently been lathered. You could tell I use what I review. Ingredients: saponified with potassium, oils of tallow. So you got tallow in this one, cocoa butter, avocado oil, cocoa butter, shea butter, stearic acid, glycerin, lanolin, coconut oil, essential oils, and fragrance. So a lot of good stuff goes into this one. And as far as the fragrance goes on this one, I'm going to put a shot in of the actual lather. This guy, which this one lathers like a complete champion, protective, slick, good glide, able to get really thick lather. I don't think it's a thirsty soap. I think if you just get the right amount of water, you're gonna have really nice peaks on this one. As I said, you saw the photo, that's A1 champion lather right there. Now, as far as the scent goes, at first I was sort of like, ooh, I don't know if this is I kind of like barbershop sort of scents when it comes to shaving soap, and this one was definitely, this is really smoky. But what I like about this one is if you really lather it up, to me, this is the experience I had with it. You guys, your mileage may vary, as you always say. it starts off really smoky and deep. I get like almost like a labdanum and incense and sort of burnt woods. But as you let it sit there, and I do other things once my soap's lathered up. I sort of really, once I get a good lather, I might put some pre-shave oil on. Put, I don't want to get too into my shaving routine, but throw a tee on, throw boxers on after I come out of the shower. But once you do that and you let this sit, it becomes very sweet and very floral. And I have to say, it changed in a way that not many soaps do. It sort of went from this smoky, dark, really almost intimidating shaving soap to something very sweet and refined. And pleasant in a matter of seconds, really. And I feel like, normally with these, when I clear my face and I'm done shaving, the scent is gone, but this one lingered for a while. So I'm really impressed. I feel like their ethos is wonderful. I like their soaps. I like their shaving soaps and the alternative scents. I feel like the packaging for me is A1. It's easily one of my favorite packaged soaps I've come across. The performance is just literally, no pun intended, and the scent is really different from what I'm used to, and I like it. It's a smoky floral, and that's really, really rare. You don't usually get these dark floral scents intended for men. I think of stuff like Black Orchid by Tom Ford, which is one of my favorite fragrances of all time, and this is very different from that, but the risk for me is the same. So I really recommend this one for you guys. Check out Shannon's soaps. Check out Lit. Check out their bath soaps, and let me know what you think. If you've enjoyed this one, if you have other favorites from the line. I would like to do another video maybe in the future about their actual soaps, their full bar soaps, because I really like those. Guys who know me know that I'm really sort of for that thing. I'm really a big fan of just Dr. Bronner, and I love Hermes Orange Vert soap. But I really enjoyed these, and I really enjoyed shaving a bunch of times with Lit. I didn't get to do this video as quick as I wanted because people who watch my channel know that I went through some pretty real shit, family-wise and health-wise in December and January. So I'm getting to it. I want to thank Shannon so much for sending this to me and being patient and really being nice about the whole thing. I really respect her. I respect her work, and I want you guys to check this site out, which will be linked to in the description. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, guys. We'll be back soon with more shaving videos, more sample shopping, more Sensifori, more reviews. Guys, you know what I do. I do it every day, all day. My name is Maximilian.